Welcome back, everyone, to my uncut, unedited patch notes. Now, I will say, I have not done the patch notes before, and the reason why is because I didn't think 13.2b, I believe it was called, whatever, with the B. I didn't think it was a real patch. I thought it was like half a patch, and then the whole patch will come out. But later down the line, I realized, oh, that's a real patch. But by then, it was too late, and I was like, might as well. Might as well just like skip it and make the next patch. So here we are, patch 13.3. It kind of sucks too because the last patch had some big changes, but again, it was just too late once I figured it out. Anyway, Aurelion Sol got updated. I'm not even gonna discuss Aurelion Sol right now, but I do like the way that he's going. I don't know what his things do. I don't know anything about him, but I will play him. I kind of want him to be one of my main mid laners. So right now, Azir is one of my main mid laners. So I want Aurelion Sol to be as well. And his new kit looks awesome. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are getting anybody that is like ruining your games because they're first timing Aurelion Sol. I would love to know. I would love to know who is first timing Aurelion Sol and ruining your games. Amumu, Q mana cost increase, E base damage decrease. I was hoping for him to get a nerf. He's been really strong for a long time, support and in jungle, and it's been ridiculous. So I'm really, really happy that he got a nerf. I feel like he can use more nerfs in the future, but we'll see. We'll see. It's enough. It's something. It's something, but we'll see. Looks like they lowered the base damage to it, but they still kept the scaling pretty good. So his early game's not going to be as strong as his late game. Again, I think that probably wasn't the best play. Passive is now fully charged on spawn. E shield strength increased, cooldown decreased. Retaliation damage and conditions adjusted. R Tibbers, health, armor, metric resist, and movement speed increase. Whoa. Alright, let's see what happens. So the shield strength is stronger. The cooldown is lower. The retaliation magic damage. When molting shield is active, enemies whose basic attacks hit the shield receive magic damage. When molting shield is activated, enemies whose basic attacks and spells hit. Oh, jeez. All right, so before it used to be basic attacks like Rammus, but now it's just anything. If you hit somebody, or if you hit the person with either attacks or spells, it's going to reflect on you. So she's kind of like a mini Rammus. It's weird. Emoting shield will now inflict damage against opponents once per target per shield. Once per target per shield. Note, Tibbers' duplicate shield counts as a new shield and can inflict damage once per target per shield. Okay, so once per target means that if I hit her once with a spell, it's not going to continue to keep hurting me. And it's per shield. So like if she drops that shield, then she puts it back up, it's going to then reactivate again. Is what I'm seeing. It could mean the other way where only one person is going to have that reflected damage, but I feel like that's dumb. So I'm going to assume that's what it is. Summon Tibbers. Scaling on AP now, not flat. Wow, Tibbers is going to be tanky. Tibbers is going to be tanky this patch. Why? And he has high movement speed. Jeez. And he might be... I was actually thinking about Annie last patch, a couple days ago. Or a couple of weeks ago. And I was thinking they need to do something with her because she's super boring. Oh, I was coaching someone, CoachBlaker.com if you guys would like coaching. But I was coaching someone and they had an Annie support. And I was like, man, who plays Annie? So then I started talking about her getting a little bit of change. And ironically, it happened. Base armor increase, W cooldown decrease, strength or shield strength now scales with AD. I like that. Shield duration decreased. Okay, I kind of like that though. Kind of like that. Because it benefits him to build a little bit more damage rather than just being kind of a nothing. Because he used to be, oh, I lock you into a wall, done deal. If I build damage, I'm squishy. So the shield should help mitigate some of his damage that he takes. I like that. K'Sante, basic health increase, Q knockup and stun duration decreased. I don't know how I feel about that. W minimum stun duration decreased. R bonus resistance not, or resistance loss increase. What? R bonus. Really? I do believe he has a lot of CC, don't get me wrong. But what's up with the taking down his what? Or dropping his durability when he goes all out to emphasize the need for him to isolate his enemies. That's so whack. That's so whack. That's such a horrible balance change. That's going to get reverted or that's going to get adjusted because that is grief. That is so grief. Oh my lord, that is grief. The rest of the stuff I don't really care too much about. I can see that. That last one is grief. That all out changes now. No, Riot. E base damage decreased. Cooldown reduction from nearby casts decreased. Our base damage decreased. Bonus damage per stack decrease. Jeez, what are they doing? They're just killing all these champs. I don't know if that will like do anything. Kassadin's just been always that champ that just kind of perma wins. So I don't know. And also I don't really feel like he's much of an issue to deal with unless he's fed. If he's not fed, the real issue is just being able to catch him, kind of like LeBlanc. So again, I don't know. I'm just going based off of my experiences. Maybe this is for like high like challenger area or like pro play. No, it's not. I mean, it is, but it's also for the elo I play in. So, I mean, I guess I'm part of the elite too, but I don't know. I honestly don't have an opinion. I haven't struggled with Kassadin's. I mean, usually when they're unbeatable, it's because that's just how Kassadin is. So, we'll see. Kale, passive bonus, movement speed increase. E on hit, AP scaling increase, missing health, damage increase. As expected. I'm not really tripping. She needs a buff. Kayn, passive shadow, assassin damage increase, Q 80 scaling increase. Again, not really tripping. He needs a buff. LeBlanc, mana regeneration and mana regeneration growth increase. Q mana cost now flat at all ranks. R cooldown decrease early. What? I guess. To be fair, she's not really that great of a champ. She's a snowballer, but like once it gets to team fights, she doesn't really do anything, especially if she can't pop anybody. So I guess giving her more of the ability to play early is kind of nice. Lee Sin. I've been playing some Lee Sin. Q80 ratio increase. E base damage decrease. Slow increase. Oh? The slow is increased? Okay, this is rough. This is rough. Because Lee Sin players, we max W. We don't max E. Second. But with this change, it makes us want to max E second. Because that slow is disgusting. Let me read his Q. If we can get 80% slow, that's nasty, man. There's an extract minimum physical. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Okay. No, this is gonna help Lee for. I like this. I mean, nah, I lied. We're probably not gonna max E because the damage reduction is horrible. I don't know, man. This is relying too much on kicking and like straight up damage, like landing abilities. He's like I guess utility. I don't know. Let's see what they say. I'm curious. We don't want to lower his skill expression, so by granting him more damage in the mid game and a bit more utility in the late, we're hoping we can find success even without. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like the slow. Don't get me wrong. I think that's powerful, but also he's really really weak early. Does it affect anything? It does. So we're gonna be going from 100 to 35. But they're putting more damage into his Q. But it's based off of how much damage you already have. I don't know, man. That change looks super like garbage. I'd probably have to play it, but the change right now looks really garbage. I don't think I like that. They're gonna do some more. Maybe they're gonna do it slowly. Trundle, W cooldown decrease at all ranks. Discovered his passion for dancing. What? What? Okay. Zac, WAP scaling decreased. EAP scaling decreased. That needed to be nerfed. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. I'm still shocked and awed at a couple of these balance changes they chose to do, but I definitely think that Zac needed to be nerfed. Radiant Virtue's getting nerfed. It looks like. I honestly don't think this item is even a problem in lower ranks. I think that's like a pro play or a challenger thing. Oh, I don't think they show you why it was nerfed. Do they? Oh, they don't. But I think it's more of a high elo slash pro play. I don't really think that item is that great in lower elo. Usually people don't even understand how to build it. I had a set build it. I think it was silver or gold. I think it was gold. A set build it, and he was in gold. And he decided to split push, and I was like, "What did you build Radiant Virtue for?" Make no sense. But again, I don't. That item sucks. I think it's only good if people know how to use it. Umbral Glaive. Ranged champions reduce the damage to wards. When a ranged champion using Umbral Glaive attacks a ward, they will deal 2 true damage to it. Melee still deals 3. Trap interactions. Umbral Glaive will no longer instantly kill traps, but it will still reveal them. Okay. Probably like a Graves nerf and a Senna nerf or something. There's only 2 champs that I think build that item. Runes. Overheal. Is this buffed? Please? This is a buff from level 5 onwards. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So instead of it being percent HP, it's just flat? Okay. No, I like that. I like that. Melee support adjustments. Right now, solo queue meta is 2-to-1 range supports, which is fine, but the pro meta is more 20-to-1. That's funny. League is at its best when there's a wide variety of champion. Okay, blah 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 blah. So we're just buffing supports. Are we adjusting them? Or buffing them? Ooh, Jesus. Okay, so self heals percent maximum health, so he's gonna heal better later. Ally heal again. He's gonna heal better later. Pulverize. All right. I'm just gonna like read through these because I don't want the patch notes to be too long. These are some really good buffs though. I like them. Target immunity duration. Is it lowered? I don't even. Oh, it is lowered. Oh, it's at 1 and 6 instead of 1 and 7. Okay. I like these. No, these are good. Bonus damage based off level. They increased it. Wow. So okay. I don't really think they need to buff Nautilus. I'm just saying. Mana cost, shield strength. These are some good change. It's a good time to be support right now. These are some solid changes. If you guys want me to talk more about those support changes, then let me know in the comments and I'll make a video on it. But these are some really, really good solid changes. I highly recommend you looking through them yourself. If you play any of these champs or if you're thinking about getting into any of them, because these are some good buffs. Tenacity. All right, tenacity sources with the small groups will stack. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, if you guys like numbers, look at this. It's not really worth it if you guys don't. Jungle adjustments. All right, another jungle change. I'm not even shocked. I actually told one of my students I was coaching they're going to do this, and look, again, they did it. Treat income currently rewards champions that gank more than champions that prefer to farm. Ideally, both playstyles are viable, so we're tipping the scales to be a bit more balanced. Gold per treat. Experience per jungle camp. Comparison. Vision. Early vision has been proven to deter early ganks in the past, especially high skill levels, which is true. While we don't want to go back to giving teams permanent map visibility, we do think extra vision early will help curb the amount of early ganks, given that you'll have 2 players in lane. Okay. I honestly don't think that this is going to help. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, okay. Again, I honestly don't think this is going to help. This doesn't really do anything. What I read before was different from what I read just now. Let me just put it that way. I don't think this is going to help anything because it's not really about how many wards they have in like mid to lower. I'm usually speaking on behalf of like platinum and below, even gold and below. I'll just say platinum and below. Only because majority of the game is platinum and below. Majority of the game in every server is around silver. So when I'm speaking, usually, unless I say highly low specifically, I'm going to be speaking towards those ranks. So platinum and below, players just don't know how to ward. It's not about placing the ward down. It's about when you're placing it and what information you're getting out of it. And a lot of lower ranks just do not understand how to do that, which is why I don't think this is going to matter. Ganking success. With the same intent of deterring the large amount of early ganks, we're upping early tower damage so that the benefits of early dives also come with an appropriate level of risk. Okay, again, that's kind of a high-low thing. I don't really see anybody tower diving lower ranks. Other changes: smite fights, jungle. Okay, what? These don't really matter. Like, people who are not in high elo will not even notice any of this stuff got changed. That might seem really rude, but I'm just gonna tell you with honesty. I mean, how many people do you even know that likes reading patch notes? How many friends you got? I'm just saying, there's not many people that read patch notes. So unless it's about the champion, or unless they're high elo, right? We're gonna skip that clash. This is normal and blind pick, so we're gonna skip that as well. Matchmaking adjustments for faster normal blind pick queue times. That's good because I'm definitely trying to level an account and I can't because, you know. Behavioral systems, remove the warning. Okay, again, don't really matter. Quality of life changes. I don't usually read those, so I won't. Good skins, good skins. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, hope you guys enjoyed those patch notes. I'm thinking some of these nerfs are kind of crap. The Kassadin nerf is kind of crap. The K'Sante nerfs is kind of crap. The rest of them I think are justified. And then the buffs for... Wait, they nerfed Annie? Why is she under the nerfs? Was that an accident? It definitely doesn't look like a nerf. Looks like an adjustment. And a buff at the same time. What? Maybe they just messed up. But anyway. Or maybe I read wrong. Who knows? But I'm not really... This patch was weird. I don't really like this patch. This patch doesn't really do anything. But these are some really, really nice buffs. So this is a really good buff patch. But as far as nerfs go, they did hit some of the key target nerfs. But a lot of these nerfs are really just geared towards high elo, except the Amumu nerf and the Zac nerf. Those two are some really good nerfs, no matter what elo you're in. But the other three, it doesn't really make much sense to me. And then all the buffs are just really good, like I said. So again, I'm sorry I didn't do the other patch. I just thought they were gonna like combine this patch and the last patch, put them together, and then I was gonna do them like that. But apparently that was the patch. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Got any questions? Of course, let me know. If you guys are interested in coaching, CoachBooker.com is where you want to go. And yeah, I mean, this was a pretty solid like patch notes. This is pretty quick. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. Like the rest of your day or night. Thank you guys for doing what? Approaching this, the coach.